Hello, this is PG. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Subterrain on Steam. It's also available on consoles. Subterrain is a sci-fi survival adventure game developed by Pixel Lore Inc. The game sees you play as a survivor of a deadly outbreak in a facility on Mars. Okay, gameplay. Well, you start out alone in a mysterious facility with only a basic weapon at your disposal. The early phase of the game sees you carefully exploring your surroundings, scavenging for better gear and trying to fight off the infected hostiles. You'll find new armor pieces, better weapons, food, drink, all manner of items from keycards to rechargeable tech, and all of these things will help you keep alive in some way. The facility is connected via a rail network, but you've got to establish the power connections to get from A to B. Now, being a survival game, you have more than infected enemies to contend with. In Subterrain, you need to consider the temperature of your environment, how much food and water you've consumed, ensuring you get enough sleep, and also managing your risk of infection. The environmental elements also impact infection as well, and I'd say the systems at play in Subterrain, they're quite complicated and very much in depth. It will take quite some time to understand it all, but that's part of the fun here, learning the facility, fixing the tech, all with a view to lasting long enough to make more progress than the last time. You can save your game at certain locations, but if you're like me, you can opt for a permadeath run. I wouldn't normally, but I felt it suited this game quite well. It does make the game much harsher, but I found it to increase the tension and make for a more satisfying experience in the long run. The game world itself is a dark and mysterious facility. You can search through air vents, visit a prison, drag furniture around, close doors to contain infected. You've got to contend with item durability as well, which I have to say was maybe a bridge too far when you consider all of the survival elements here that I've mentioned. When the items break, it's like, really? That as well? But yeah, combat's of the kind of twin stick variety, and to note, I played this with an Xbox controller and I didn't have any issues on Steam. It was perfectly optimized. Yeah, so in summary, it's a bit of a slow burner with a complex nature running through all aspects of the game, but the more you play it, the more you'll learn, and in time I did find myself really enjoying this one. Visually, it's got a dark, gritty atmosphere, which is definitely helped by the lack of light. This can be remedied, of course, with torches. It makes for a very tense and foreboding visual journey, and I'd say the menus, the interface, they're well designed as well. They're easy to navigate. The sound, very good, well suited, really nice brooding music, and very atmospheric sound effects. Okay, verdict. Subterrain is a challenging but ultimately rewarding sci-fi survival game with a horror twist. It's very much like a top-down Dead Space set on Mars with harsh survival systems at play. I've been playing this on and off with permadeath for the last couple of years, and despite it being quite harsh and unforgiving, I definitely have enjoyed my time with the game. I mean, it's not going to be for everyone. It's a bit of a hard start. It does take a lot of time to understand. But if you like atmosphere and you like survival horror, and also if you like games like Darkwood, but Darkwood in a sci-fi type setting, I'd say Subterrain, absolutely give it a look. Scoring, I'd give Subterrain 7.5 out of 10. That was the review. Thank you for watching. This is PG signing off. Cheers.